Hi there, it's Paul from Marketing Jump News. I hope wherever you're watching this, you're very well indeed. Kind of a really short message, really short learning for you today, but one that is massively important that we see is sort of overlooked again and again and again by a whole heap of business owners, most business owners really. Today we are running our implementation group, and our implementation group is a small group of business owners. We get together once a month around a table, and it's like a mastermind format really. So in the morning session we spend a lot of time kind of talking about particular issues in our business, and it's, you know, everyone in the table around the table has their chance to kind of talk about what's happening, what's going on, what they need, what help they need, what isn't happening, and then the rest of the business owners all then kind of chip in and add their experience and their thoughts and all that kind of stuff to help that business owner kind of get over that issue or take the next step or move forward, whatever it turns out to be. And they're hugely powerful sessions, not just because everyone is working on your business, but also there's that weird kind of human thing that it's easier to solve someone else's problem. And you know, it's often really hard to see what's going on in your business, but actually fixing it for someone else is easy. And even though it's not the problem that you've got, actually working on it for someone else helps kind of clarify stuff for yourself. So that's kind of the morning sessions. And in the afternoon session, what we then do is we turn all those ideas, all that activity, all that stuff that's come up from that roundtable mastermind, and we turn it into activity. Now, kind of why am I talking to you about it? Because why I think this is so powerful is that it is forced time out of your business. And this is sort of the message of it really, is the fact that most business owners, and I'm going to say kind of nearly all business owners, don't take anywhere near enough time out of their business. And I think this needs to come in kind of two formats really. You know, one, there is that time away from the business, and that is hugely important. You know, my holiday time, the time I spend with my family, the time I spend away from my business, not thinking about my business, is as important as the time I spend in it. And it literally, I think my holidays are as important to my business, the holiday time is as important to my business as my time actually in the business, because you have to have that refresher, you have to have that time away from it to kind of help your mind settle and think and kind of sort of gently ease into what happens next. But also, crucially, time away from your business, talking business with like-minded people is absolutely massive. And I see so many business owners that don't do it. Oh, I'm too busy to take the day out, I'm too busy to go and learn anything, I'm too busy to go and hear what other people are doing, I'm too busy to stop what I'm doing. And in truth, it's crazy. Firstly, no one is ever that busy. No one is ever too busy to move their business forward. And secondly, if they don't do it, they won't move forward. They will stay doing the same old stuff in the same route because they're not giving themselves any time to step away from it. And it's such an important thing. You know, what we've done, I mean, like the morning session today, I think has been transformational for a lot of the guys in the room. And that's big and crazy and kind of far too big a words. But, you know, the ideas we've come up with, ideas that weren't there before, the new products we've come up with, the new revenue streams we've come up with, weren't there before. And it's not, you know, we've all got really smart business owners in that room. They are smart people. This is, you know, but the reality is, it's so hard to think of this stuff while you're stuck in the day-to-day. You know, and those ideas and that kind of stuff have been, as you know, been huge for this. And I think we've created some big revenue streams in there just by having multiple heads looking at particular things. But also, it's the simple stuff. It's the little staffing issues we've overcome and the ways to add the training and all those little bits and bobs that as a business owner only you kind of know about really. And this is why it is just so important to get out and spend some time around the table with business. So, you know, it's a short message, and I'm sure it's one that kind of, you know, will fall on many deaf ears, but I can't tell you enough. Getting out of your business, spending time away from your business, learning, thinking, and just being out of the day-to-day is so massively important. Don't kind of let yourself fall into that trap. You're too busy to it. It's one of those things, you know, you can't get your business forward without taking time away. Simple message. I hope it resonates. You know, go with this. Go and book yourself some time away. Go and book some events. Go and get out there and go and learn from other people. But get yourself out of your day-to-day to give you clear space away from calls, away from staff, and away from emails, just to think about what you need to do, what you need to have in place, and what needs to go on to move your business from where it is now to where it needs to get to.